Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the City of Lake City Presents Studio 106. I am so excited to be joined by Mayor Pro-Tem and District 1 Councilmember, Ms. Nicole Singletary. Welcome to the show.
Thank you, Jonathan. Hello, Facebook.
And so, one thing that's notable for you is you just won re-election this past year.
I did.
So, tell us a little bit about that process.
So, I'm going to just back up a little bit.
Okay.
I became a council member in 2015, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
So, this year makes my 9th year, which is my 3rd term. Of course, I was reelected back in January of this year. Back in 2015, I definitely would not think or see myself actually going this long. I feel like a veteran now. I'm not a rookie anymore, but definitely it was experience. Just going back to 2014 actually, when Mayor Anderson former Mayor Anderson came to me and presented me the opportunity. I was like, that's impossible. Like, I'm young, I'm in my prime. I wanted to continue to do what I was doing. But like I said, when he presented me the opportunity, I thought about it, definitely had to sleep on it. And all I can say is here we are now, 9 years later.
And so you never pictured yourself being a council member or serving
No.
as a government official when you were younger?
No, sir, not at all. My dad, for those who don't know, but a lot of people do know, my dad was Chief Tony Singletary, the late Chief Tony Singletary for the chief. But he was the chief for the Lake City Fire Department. And he was a big influence in Lake City. Him and former Mayor Anderson was very, very close. That was like his go-to person. So he kind of, I'm not going to say guilt tripped me, but kind of like, was like, what do you think your dad would say? What do you think your dad would do? Your dad would be so proud. So just kind of building on that legacy from my dad. So
That's good.
definitely love it, Anderson, and my dad
And
got me in this situation.
So for the citizens who are out there who never had the experience of running for public office or serving as a public official, since you've become one, is there a difference, like from when you were just a private citizen, how you perceive the government official and what they do to where you are now?
Yes, coming in to campaigning, it was very different. Like I said, that was my first time. So being a citizen, just a regular citizen, I'm gonna say, listening to my dad talk over the years, you would think being on that side of the table is easy, because you hearing these stories. He was like, because I remember like conversations with my dad, like, why y'all just can't do this, or why you can't do that, or you should do this, you should do that. But now, me being on the opposite side of the table now, looking in, it's definitely not that easy. Not that easy at all. It takes time, preparation, everything. So now I see now, being on both sides of the table, it's a major difference. It definitely is.
And not only that, but not only you have served the people of your district, but you have to work with your fellow council members as well
Correct.
to make the best decision for the city.
Correct. And it's a lot of course, we're going to agree, we're going to disagree. It's a lot of different personalities that you have to learn how to work with. So that's a challenge in itself, and just being able to work together as a team, being on the same page, doing what's best for the city as a whole.
There you go. And what are some of your goals do you have for Lake City this year?
Well, this year I just really want to continue to be in the community and in the public more, just being available for my district and for the city of Lake City. Also with the city as a whole, starting the affordable housing, just kind of continuing to get that moving. Also with like the dilapidated houses that we have on these properties, hopefully get that taken care of so we can have more space and available space to actually put more affordable housing there in the future. So of course that won't happen all this year, but starting, to progress as the years go on. That's definitely something that I really want to see.
There you go. And how can some of the people in your district get a hold of you if they have any questions or?
Well, to get a hold of me, you can definitely contact the city of Lake City. The city clerk will definitely give you my number. My email address is available on my cards as well. Of course, Facebook. I'm on Facebook. You can just look me up. You can send me a message anytime. I always have my phone in my hand, so I would definitely respond back if anybody needs to get in touch with me.
Oh boy. And it's true because every time I send you a text message, within 5 minutes I have an answer.
And I got on my watch, so if I don't have my phone, I got the watch, so I definitely will see it. So if you reach out to me, I definitely would not ignore you unless I'm truly busy at work. But other than that, I will respond back.
Very good. Councilmember Singletary, thank you so much for joining us today.
No problem at all. Thank you, Jonathan.
And of course, this is part of a series where every month we will have one of our elected officials join us. We had Mayor Robinson last month. You're on this month. We'll have,
Yes, sir.
then we'll go for District 2, District 3, and so on and so forth throughout the calendar year.
Sounds good.
And everybody, thank you so much for watching City of Lake City presents Studio 106. Join us again next week for another episode.